everybody, and welcome. Today I'm going to change it up a little bit. We're going to take a look at love. Yeah, it's been a while. There's also a new little spread that I have for this particular subject. And as per usual, as I've been doing lately, I'm going to draw, cards for the overall spread, and then I'm going to draw more cards from a different deck to further clarify. Alright, now of course, again, as per usual, this is going to be a collective reading. So, take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else who needs it. Yeah. And again, being as this is a general reading, it is possible that not everything is going to resonate for you. It's possible that nothing may even resonate for you. And again, that is okay. This particular video may not be for you. The next one might be. Okay, let's get into this. Alright. Alright, so here at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands. Now, this being a sort of like overall energy in a sense. Yeah, the overall energy influencing your love life. Now, a lot of people will look at the Knight of Wands as like here for a good time and not for a long time, right? But in this particular placement, in this particular reading, I want to say, this represents the passion that, is within this particular connection. I feel like, judging by the looks of the cards right now out here, like we have the Ten of Cups, Strength, the Page of Pentacles, and underneath this Knight of Wands we have the Eight of Cups here. If autofocus would kindly. Really? Okay. Yeah, the Eight of Cups and the Four of Swords. And I feel like there has been a lot of healing that has taken place. And that, this could very well be about a person that you have already been with who left and is now returning here, again with that Eight of Cups there. But with this being the main card that is pulled for this particular area, I definitely get the vibe that it represents the passion between you two. Once you guys come together here, when you guys connect, it's sort of like, I want to say almost like an overload of passion. And things just tend to move quickly. Neither of you really tend to think about where this is going to go, But let's take a look at the rest of this spread, see what else we have going on here. Now, firstly, for how they feel about you, I mean, there's no better card for that than the Ten of Cups. Now, I mean, again, for how they feel about you, like they feel like they could have it all with you. This could even speak to marriage, celebration of a connection. And I mean, again, the Ten of Cups is very straightforward. They feel like they could have it all with you. They feel like you are their person. Now, for their intentions, they have the Ten of Swords. Alright, so with the Ten of Swords being their intentions, I more so get that they want to clear something up with you. Now, I definitely get that something did happen here, as well as, looking at the other cards we have here, like the Five of Wands, the Five of Swords, Two Swords, Strength. There's definitely, something about a decision needing to be made here. And I believe this decision is on your person's side. But regardless, here with this Ten of Swords, right, I feel like they really, as far as their intentions, they want to clear up something. There may have been a misunderstanding where, you may not have the full story. You may not have all the information you need to make the right choice when it comes to this particular situation. So with the Ten of Swords as their intentions, I feel like they intend to come through and clear something up, in order to take a step towards healing this situation. Now, for their behavior and actions for the rest of the month, we have the Five of Wands. Now, I want to say, right, as far as their behavior and actions for the rest of the month, this Five of Wands here really, to me, it says that they want to, focus on you. Yes, they are seeking counsel, but they're seeking the right counsel. They're not going to everybody and their mom. They're not pulling all of these people into the situation. They're not listening to all these, other people putting in their 2 cents that really don't know about the situation. I feel like, they're going to a very particular few people to get advice so that they can properly come forward and fix this situation with you. Because again, with the Five of Swords, there's definitely some sort of conflict. We have 2 fives out here, and fives represent conflict. Now, again, with the Two of Swords being up here in the challenge that we'll get to shortly, there's definitely some sort of decision here that they have to make, and I feel like this decision has to do with this Knight of Wands energy here, where, they need to decide whether they're going to come towards you or they're going to stay where they are and just leave the situation be. And with this Knight of Wands out at the bottom of the deck, right, I definitely get the vibe that they're going to be coming forward to try and fix this situation. Now, next up for your feelings, we have the Page of Pentacles. Now, if you really look at this particular Page of Pentacles card, right, he's reading a book, possibly doing research. I feel like your feelings when it comes to this particular individual, this particular situation, you're really trying to figure things out. You're trying to, get the facts straight so you yourself can figure out how you feel all in all about the situation, what actions you want to take. Do you just want to leave it alone, or are you going to give them time to come forward and try to fix this? You could be looking at their social media, trying to figure out what they've been up to since whatever separation. And that definitely gives me the vibe, that you guys are no contact, you guys are not speaking. There has not been any conversation or contact of sorts since. Now, that leaves the both of you in this position to have to sort of, I don't want to say stalk, but, just keep tabs on the other's social media so you can try and figure out what's going on in their life, to figure out, is this a good time to come forward and try to speak on the situation, right? To try to fix things, essentially. But, I definitely get the vibe here with that representing your feelings that, you do want to fix this situation if it's fixable, right? But I feel like, again, that also depends on this individual and if they're going to come forward. Now, in the position of your challenge here, we have the Two of Swords. And in a sense, I feel like this is for both of you here. I feel like the both of you have to make a decision. The both of you have to genuinely decide what you would like to do about this situation. I feel like you're both struggling with whether you should go towards the other to try and speak on this, try and fix the situation. Because, as I said before, you two could definitely be looking at each other's social media, trying to figure out, are they maybe seeing somebody else already? Have they moved on? Like, what have they been doing with their lives? Has anything changed? And that really, for you, right? And well, even for them, this could be something that could be affecting other areas of your life as well. Because whether you'd like to admit it or not, whether they'd like to admit it or not, this particular situation is affecting them, affecting you. So I feel like, this definitely feels like, you both want to come forward, you both want to move forward with this and try and fix it. So I feel like it's worth coming together and having that conversation. Making that move to try and solve things. And at the same time, that will show how serious you are. That will show, how committed, dedicated you are to this connection in general. Now, excuse me, lastly, for your advice, we have the Five of Swords. Now, to me, this more so speaks about, wanting to end conflict. You don't want to argue anymore. Either of you. I get the vibe that neither of you really want to argue anymore. And the only way you're going to know that is if somebody comes forward and makes that first move towards, healing. makes that first move towards that conversation where you will both be clearing things up for each other, and you can then work on moving forward together, right? Okay, now I am going to draw some clarifiers for each of these. All right. You see here, the Hermit came out. Now, I'm not taking that for anything in particular, but, with the Hermit coming out, that to me just further clarifies that this is a no-contact situation. The both of you have been silent. You've not been speaking to one another. One of you, or even both of you, could feel even ghosted by this situation. Alright. Now, to clarify how they feel about here at the Ten of Cups. Again, we have the Page of Pentacles. Alright, so with the Page of Pentacles clarifying the Ten of Cups here, I definitely want to say, this individual, they want to come forward and give you an offer, and it may be something that is seemingly small. For now it could be a simple apology, which will then, be that move towards having a conversation on the bigger things and working this all out. Alright, now to further clarify their intentions. Yeah, here, to clarify the Ten of Swords, we have the Two of Swords. Yeah, again, and I think I may have even mentioned this when I picked up the Ten of Swords, right? There's a decision that has to be made, and I feel like that's for both of you. That's on both your parts. Not just one or the other. On both of you need to decide what you want to do about this situation before either of you are able to move forward. Okay, now to further clarify the Five of Wands. Jeez. Alright, so to further clarify the Five of Wands, we again have the Five of Wands for their behavior and actions for the rest of the month. Yeah, I feel like that is just like further clarification that they really they're really trying to, in a sense, clear house, right? They're trying to figure out the people who have their best interest at heart, and they're going to keep them around and get rid of the people who are really here just, for the wrong reasons, right? They're getting rid of people who bring drama and all that nonsense and, tend to complicate situations for them. Because I feel like they've been getting some bad advice which could have led to this particular separation. They definitely, with these Five of Wands here twice, they definitely had somebody or multiple somebodies in their ear, telling them what to do about the situation, and that was not the move. Now, to further clarify your feelings as the Page of Pentacles, here we have the Six of Cups. Yeah, I definitely get that you get the vibe that this individual is like your soulmate, or that this is a soulmate situation, but that can also speak to, right, how I said earlier, I definitely get the vibe that this is somebody from the past, somebody that you've already been with. So this could definitely speak to you being reminiscent, which could also be why you're doing this research, right? You're thinking about them, thinking back on the good times, and you're curious what they are doing here. Or, well, not what they're doing here, but, what they've been up to. Now, to further clarify the challenge here, being the Two of Swords, we have the Queen of Cups. Now, with the Queen of Cups, clarifying the Two of Swords, this person definitely has a lot of emotion for you, and that makes it difficult, for them to really make this situation, because I feel like, they definitely recognize these feelings, right? They're not in denial about them or anything. They know how they feel about you. They know how deep it goes. And, I definitely get the vibe that, that could even be off-putting to them. That could make them feel like, they could really, like, they don't want to move based off of just emotion alone. Because if it came to just emotions, they already know what they want to do. They may be trying to mix logic into this with the swords here, and that's what's really making it difficult for them to make this decision. And that could go for both of you, honestly. Logic could be muddying the waters for the both of you. Maybe this is not a logic type situation. Alright, and now to clarify the... Oh wow, did I not even... I'm such an idiot. Alright. I forgot to take a look at the potential outcome in this situation, and we have the Strength card to represent the potential outcome here. And yeah, with the Strength card here, I get that the both of you are really, you're really intent on sticking it out with this situation. You're really intent on, giving things time. Having the strength to move forward in a situation where, there's a lot of unknown. And now with that, to clarify the Strength card, here we have the Ace of Wands. And I mean, what card in the tarot says passion like the Ace of Wands, right? The Ace of Wands is like a seed of passion, if you really think about it. The Ace of Wands, right? And then to have that Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. That's really like, the passion that you both have when it comes to this situation. That's what's really, carrying you through. That's what's really helping you to see clear, in a sense. I feel like the passion is eventually going to override the logic, override, all of the stuff that other people have told you as far as advice on moving forward with this connection. And, whether or not to, I feel like at the end of the day, what you're going to listen to here is that passion. And that's going to give you the strength to move forward. That's what's going to give also, this individual, that's going to give the both of you the strength here to move forward. Is you're going to be passion-led. You're going to be listening to your gut, to your heart, not your mind, not those possible intrusive thoughts. Now lastly, to clarify your advice here, to clarify the Five of Swords, we have strength. Yeah, it's like I was saying before, you guys, with the Five of Swords, you don't want to argue anymore, you don't want to fight. You just want to solve this, and you want to move forward. And to have strength here twice, right? You have strength for the potential outcome, and then to clarify the advice, I definitely get that you guys are going to hold strong through this, and you're eventually going to come back together and have that necessary conversation required to move past this, to clear everything up, and to move forward together into the future. Alright, collective. So this is the love message that I have for you today. I do hope it serves you well. Be gentle with yourselves. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye now.